Okay, so providing value really is the absolute necessity for the businesses that want to stand out and thrive in this new economy, the digital economy. And I'd actually argue that it is just important for offline businesses to adapt this mindset as much as it is online businesses. There's a lot of offline businesses that I have spoken with, business owners over the years, who are saying things are getting tougher and tougher. And when I ask them about their actual strategy behind getting customers and everything else, I'm always amazed that they're even still open. I'm even amazed that they're still able to pay their bills, because they're just so far behind in terms of what can be done by leveraging a combination of an online presence with an offline presence. But I just really want to have an in-depth conversation with you right now about this whole principle of providing value. So the story I'm going to share with you this time is about a friend of mine who I was helping get an online presence. He was a personal trainer, and he's actually a personal trainer at a gym that I used to be a member at a few years ago. And he came to me and we're hanging out. In fact, we're having a beer. And he's talking to me about how tough it is for him to get customers at the gym. And his excuse, because I think in most instances, people getting started in business tend to have a lot of excuses when they're struggling. And his excuse in this particular situation was it was too competitive. And what he went on to tell me was that, look, people are coming into the gym. There's 5 of us, 5 personal trainers. Someone new signs up, we're all fighting to get the same customers, and it's just the luck of the draw who they like, and whether they actually gonna instruct you or not, and everything else. So I ended up having a conversation with him, and I said to him, well, okay, so what is it you're doing that's different to the other people, the other guys? And he said, well, I've got more banter, I've got a better personality, I'm more fun, I've got a lot more education around nutrition, I know a lot more about certain, exercises and ways of assisting people with getting fit and healthy and everything else. In other words, I'm the man. And I said, okay, so on that point, what is it you're doing to, help your customers appreciate all of this value that you have, all of this knowledge? He said, well, I do what everybody else does. I, shake their hand and have a conversation with them, talk to them about, their fitness and health, and, share the love, share the knowledge. And with a bit of luck, they'll take a liking to me and do business. And I said to him, look, the reason we're having this conversation, Gary, that was his name, is because you really are doing what everybody else is doing around you. And that's why so many businesses struggle, online and offline. They're not doing anything different to the competition. So I said to him, like, are you directing people to your website? And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm giving them my business card. And I'm one of there's only 2 of us that have our own website, so definitely helps out. And I said, okay, so when people come to your website, what is it they've got? And he said, well, I've got all my contact information on there and everything else. I said, okay, so basically you're not providing any value, you're not creating any authority, you're not sharing any expertise whatsoever. You're just hoping that they're going to remember good old Gary and pick up the phone. And this is where the conversation, was going. And to him, it was like, Stuart, do you just want me to bang my head against a brick wall? I'm doing everything I can to make this work. And I said, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you right now what you need to do in order to absolutely get the majority of the business in that place and stand out from everybody else. And it all comes back to this topic of providing value. So this is what we did. What I said to him is, first of all, we're going to shoot a series of videos. And those videos are going to be the 10 most common questions that you get from your clients coming into the gym. And what we're going to do is we're going to set that kind of information up on your website. So that was the first thing that we did. The second thing I said, what we're going to do is we're going to create a free report. And I said to him, look, what is the most common thing your customers want to talk to you about? Is it exercising in gym, routines, personal training? He said, no, actually, honestly, it's usually more about the diet and then nutrition. And I said, all right, then, so what we're going to do is we're going to create some sort of free report, just like this, that's going to share some guidance and information based around nutrition. And just some general tips. And the good thing is with the gym he was a member at is the majority of his customers there were all there for the same reason. They wanted to lose a bit of weight and get healthy. It wasn't like one of these bodybuilder gyms or anything like that. So again, he put together this report and I helped him along the way. And I think it was about 5 weeks after me telling him to do that, he came up with his report. And he said, okay, I've got my report, now what's next? I said, okay, we're going to shoot a few more videos and we're going to create some more value around your expertise. And so that's what we did. We shot some more videos. And I said to him, okay, so this is what we're going to do. And I believe off memory, because this was like 2009, we'd created about 10 pieces of content to give to his customers. I said, okay, so next time somebody comes into the gym and they sign up and everybody else is fighting for their attention, trying to win their business with their awesome personalities, I want you to be Mr. Cool. Okay, and I want you to be the guy with authority. And what I want you to do is I want to go up to the customers. I want you to say who you are, introduce yourself, let them know that you're there to help them. And I want you to offer them to go to your website to claim some free information to help them with their fitness goals. Okay, and what you're going to say to them is you're going to say, look, I'm really busy. You know, I've got obviously customers that I'm dealing with. They're my number one priority. However, check out the information. If you think I can be of assistance to you, let me know and I'd love to connect. That's it, okay? Now, first thing, what that meant is all of a sudden, you no longer have to try and fight and appear desperate for business and try and compete with everyone else. It's not about this whole networking and rubbing shoulders and giving out cuddles and being best friends. It's about being a real authority. It's actually about providing value and proving that you're somebody that can assist and help. And what ended up happening, and this is an absolute true story, is within 3 weeks of him handing out his cards and giving out his information, he'd called me up and I hadn't heard from him, the bastard. I was really a little bit annoyed that, you know, I'd helped him all of this and hadn't heard anything. He rings me up 3 weeks and he's like, Stu, you have literally changed my whole life, my business, everything. Everyone around me is asking what I'm doing, how I've set everything up. The guys in the gym now know I've got my website and they've seen what I'm doing. They're all really jealous, wanting to do exactly the same. And I am getting nearly all of the customers, at least all of the serious ones, the ones that I'd want to have in the first place. I'm not having to spend loads of time trying to sell myself, try and, you know, get my personality out shining in front of everyone else. I'm just dominating this gym with my expertise and winning customers. Now, why do I share this story with you? Well, the reason I share this story with you is because providing value is what business should be about. You don't want to be doing the hard selling. You don't want to have to be doing extended periods of networking unless you want to. You don't want to have to be picking up the phone all day. You don't want to have to be chasing people. What you want to be doing is setting systems up that can work for you 24/7, 365 days a year, so you can be Mr. Cool or Mrs. Cool and stand out from the crowd by offering out authority and information where people can access it at their own time so they can make informed decisions. Now, who do you think the individuals would want to work with at that gym? The guys that are chasing and hounding and trying to convince them to part with their hard-earned money to get fit, or the people who have gone through Gary's information and thought this guy definitely is offering a ton of value, he knows his stuff, you know, I'm going to pick up the phone and book an appointment with him. Because that's exactly what happens. Now, the great thing is that with affiliate marketing and marketing on the internet and selling products online is if you don't want to have to be even in that place where you're handing out business cards and connecting with others, you don't have to. It's all done through your online advertising to complete strangers, people that you never meet. I'm going to assume you don't know me other than from the videos, but you're here right now, you've given us money already, you're consuming our information, and I've shot this video once. I'm not shooting this video one time for every person. I'm shooting it once and it provides value to you and to others time and time again. It's a system in place. And what this does is it gives me credibility, it gives me authority, and it enables me to automatically build trust and make sales. And the most beautiful thing about the systems that we have here is if you become a business system member, is you get to leverage all of these expertise, you get to leverage all of these systems and techniques and go out there and use our affiliate marketing system to go out and sell world-leading products that add tremendous amount of value on up front and products that present tremendous amount of value on the back as well. And all through this journey, we're going to teach you how to set this stuff up for anything that you want to promote and sell. An existing business, a new affiliate offer, a new promotion that you want to take to market. This is the stuff that you're going to learn. Providing value, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely the #1 principle that will separate you from everyone else on the internet and enable you to write a very, very significant paycheck, mark my words. So anyway, thanks for checking out this video. I hope you appreciate this importance of providing value, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we're going to really start to wrap all of this stuff up.